What are you doing?
Ever since Never left for his 2-week fishing trip, it got me thinking. Why can't we reel in human souls to torture like he reels in fish?
Ooh, tough one. Maybe it's because human souls aren't fish?
Precisely, my trusty sidekick, which is why I went and found us the object we would need in order to rip a soul away from a human being.
Excuse me, sidekick?
The rod is made from the outstretched finger of death itself. The line, spooled from the whispers of the Necronomicon. The reel, a skull of one of the dark priests who invented the YouTube algorithm.
Oh, that's evil.
Finally, the hook, forged from the chains that hold the demon hound Cerberus to the gates of hell. Behold! The rod of the damned.
That's it?
That's it? What do you mean?
I mean, you just hyped it up so much, I just thought it would be, I don't know, bigger? Grander? Wonder if this is how human women feel.
Well, I admit, it did look bigger on Wish.com. But hey, wait till you see what we're gonna use to get him on the line. It's called clickbait.
Oh my god, is that the new Elrina reaction video? Or is it Elrina? Elrana? I don't know, she never really introduces herself.
That's what makes her so cool.
Oh my god, I love her catchphrase.
If it doesn't, then put it in the...
Awesome.
Links to her YouTube channel in the description below.
Is it just me, or is YouTube more painful than it used to be? Speaking of used to be, today's ghostly videos are brought to you by Nuke's Top 5, and it's titled 10 Scary Videos. Classic title. As usual, I'll be leaving a link to the video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give Nuke a like, and a subscribe. But without further ado... Alright, let's get it.
The newest addition to my collection. Just bought her from the antique store.
Doll collector
Good choice.
Linda Deary from Murfreesboro, Tennessee was browsing Facebook Marketplace one day when she saw an ad placed by a woman who was giving away 4 antique dolls for free. Linda drove to the
free.
woman's house
No
and
red
picked
flags
up the
there.
dolls. When she got back home, she posed the dolls on her bed and began taking pictures. But then something very odd happened. The dolls seemed to move right before her eyes. Linda grabbed her phone and started filming.
Have I seen this? Why do I feel like I've seen this?
Soon after this, Linda and her partner began to experience strange and unexplained activity. Personal items around their house would go missing, and objects seemed to move on their own or get knocked off shelves. One day, Linda...
Let me know if I've seen this before. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. And whenever you leave, the paranormal, boy, you come back and you might as well have been gone a year. Paranormal, it makes moves while you're gone. So let me know if I've seen this before. I feel like I have, but, creepy dolls, they're an army of them. So keep me posted down in the comments if you think I've seen this before.
gets a bad haircut from a local hairdresser, so she decides to make a video showing off her terrible new hairdo.
Oh,
But what happens
boy.
next is truly bizarre.
Hi! A lot of people wanted to see what my hair looks like. So I wanted to see the sides. Like, my bangs, I've had to, fix my bangs myself. But
Wait, this is after fixing it?
this is what it looks like if I don't straighten pieces of it. And, it's just. it's just a whole mess.
Were you trying to do the mullet thing or what?
Dang it. That scared me. Okay. God, what the was that? Did you see that? Like, it ran. Oh, no. Absolutely not. No.
Oh,
At first, Linda believes that all the frightening activity in her house is likely caused by the playful ghost of a little girl who might be attached to her new dolls. She even...
wait a minute. Does she have carpet on her floor? Do we know? Okay, I don't know if that's carpet or not. Basically, because it would be hard, like with a string on carpet, especially if it's like shaggy carpet, to like spin it so sharply. It would usually like kind of rotate in a wobbly way. But this carpet, maybe it might be possible if it's like hardwood floor. I can't really tell. But she definitely looks freaked out. So let's go back here.
That scared me. Okay.
Because look how it...
God, what the was that? Did you see that? Like, it ran. Oh, no. Absolutely not. No.
At first, Linda believes that all the frightening activity in her house is likely caused by the playful ghost of a little girl who might be attached to her new dolls. She even finds the whole idea kind of funny and jokes about it online.
Yeah!
One day, Linda sets up a silly video
Hilarious.
for her social media where she puts a Chucky doll inside a cupboard, waiting for it to fall out. But this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
Because it's about to be a mess. Let's see. It was Chucky.
He's just falling out. I don't get it. Uh-oh. Look! It's the curse of your haircut. It's the haircut curse.
Okay, I didn't plan this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair is moving. Holy shit.
Like a fan, maybe? But...
What the hell? Okay, I really do. Oh, no. Move. That. Oh, my God.
Does a doll do that?
Okay.
Does anybody know if those Chucky dolls' heads spin around like that? Like, it could just be like a thing that the doll does. If it does, let me know in the comments. But I don't know, because everything feels like with the camera that falls on the ground, it's like somebody could put their hand and just kind of spin it and be out of frame. But at the same time, she's very good at, like, I guess I wouldn't say acting, but it seems legit.
Okay, joke's over. Joke's over.
Joke's over.
The video goes very wrong as the doll's hair begins to move for no reason. And then Chucky's head seems to suddenly spin around
Yeah, man.
all on its own.
I don't know.
And things just get even weirder
How
from
would you
here.
do that?
One night, Linda and her partner are asleep in bed when they are woken up by the sound of loud banging from their front room. The bangs are so loud and intense that the couple believes that someone is trying to break into their house. They immediately call the police. So, officers arrive on scene and review footage recorded by the couple's front door Ring camera.
This is our house. Yeah, let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in our f***ing window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Do the cops really show up? Do they have that on camera?
Something's in our f***ing window.
Yeah.
Oh.
As the
Okay.
motion-triggered video starts, it looks like someone or something has pulled the couple's front curtain open. But even creepier, whoever this person is, they appear to be inside the house.
Yeah.
Then whoever it is seems to slam the curtain closed again with a bang.
Okay. Okay, we need a second here. Okay, so we really got the cops showing up. So I don't know if you know this, but if you don't want to use cops for fake paranormal. And the reason you don't want is usually people will get hurt, like if you're trying to like freak them out. But the other thing is too, is just like there's this thing called false report to a law enforcement officer. So if this comes out later on to be like a setup, like let's say later on she's just like, it's just creating a story, you know, like I do with my intros or whatever. She can get in trouble for that. She can get fined and or jail time for that. So I don't know. that's a lot of risk to like fake out the cops or something like that. And these look like legit cops. You can tell that these are legit cops because of one thing. You see how tight the shirt and everything is? That's after years and years of getting free food from McDonald's. They just go through the drive-thru and they get free McDonald's, and your clothes automatically get tighter. So he's in need of a definite upgrade size there, kind of. Anyways, I think this might be legit, guys.
Linda swears that she and her partner stayed inside the bedroom and didn't move until police arrived. The officers checked the house inside and out, but there was no one else there. So now, Linda has had enough of the creepy dolls. Recently, she attempted to get rid of the dolls at a yard sale. But in a darkly funny twist, Linda says that someone actually stole 3 of the 4 dolls from her yard sale.
Good luck!
To the thief that stole these dolls out of the yard sale at 3 o'clock this morning, you're going to regret it. They're haunted. Had you waited till sunlight, you would have seen the sign that was under them that said, "Haunted dolls. If you have children, please don't buy."
Who does that? If you're really a thief, I don't know if it's really a thief, because I don't know what doll. Like, you can't go to the pawn shop. I know I keep stopping. Do you go to the pawn shop with these dolls? Like, what do you do? If you steal something, it's probably because you can get something out of it. Maybe you're stealing them to give to your. What if you're a thief and you have a kid? Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. And then you take the dolls back to your kid. Well, you cursed your family.
So,
cursed Carrie.
Good luck to whoever took those dolls, because it seems like they're gonna need it. Hello, doggy. Reddit user Love is Evil from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is driving to work at around 6 in the morning.
Tell us how you really feel.
He receives a text message from his frantic wife, who asks him to check their surveillance camera footage on his phone. When he watches the video back, it chills him to his core. An unexplained spooky little voice can be heard whispering, "Hello," and the family dog just goes nuts.
Okay, here's the issue with this. Number one, why is this dog in a cage? Like, is this at night? Is this where I don't know. I don't know why, but I don't like that kind of stuff. That being said, you could probably edit in a hello. Like, if you were just looking at had a video recorded, you could just put in hello, and then the dog would bark. You could edit it in. I do it all the time. That's what bored people do. But it seems like the scariest thing in this particular video is how the dog is stuck in a box all day. Maybe not. Maybe it likes it in there. I don't know. But there doesn't seem to be anything. Is there water or something in there? Can the dog get something to drink? Quench the thirst or something? I don't know, man. Look, man, that dog is...
The Reddit user says that other than his wife and dog, no one else was home at the time of the recording. He says that they have never experienced anything like this, and they don't know what to make of the creepy little voice. So did the couple's dog get scared by a paranormal entity? Or just what is that creepy little voice?
I don't know. I think it's an edit. It sounds like the regular edited spooky voice, but they probably keep that dog in there because when they're gone, it has abandonment issues and it probably destroys things while they're gone. But they need to find something else to do than put it inside a box. That's not solving anything. I don't know. I'm acting like a pet psychologist. I am not a licensed pet psychologist.
Old school. Cathedral High School in Los Angeles, California was built over what was once a cemetery. The school even honors its dark history by featuring real pieces of old recovered headstones on its walls
this guy.
inside the school.
I love this guy. This guy had the
So,
balloon,
late one
right?
Friday night, a janitor is working the night shift
here we
at
go.
Cathedral High School when something happens that makes his blood run cold.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right.
I love this video. This is one of my favorites ever.
Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but
Seems like it could be like a Nickelodeon, teen show where it's just like high school kids in a graveyard high school with the ghosts of the... I shouldn't say the next line, but life retired people. There you go. Anyways, sorry to interrupt.
previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, every night something happens, some spooky, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight.
Do it.
I was in here cleaning up after
this is
some
a good
students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. Got you on camera now, so let's
We
just...
all float in algebra class. We all float down here in algebra class.
See?
It's moving.
That right there. Just...
Dude, that is so crazy.
See? No.
Okay, so the reason I think that this is one of the best videos is because you have to understand what it would take in order to get this balloon to move smoothly, not on this type of floor to move smoothly, which he could if he super waxed it or something. But you can't put a string on the line here because then it comes out as you pull it, right? So for the most part, this is staying straight. Okay? And it looks like there's like a weighted bottom, which is the only way I think he could move it. But once again, you'd have to move it very smoothly to do what it's doing. This is why it's one of my favorites. If this is set up, it's set up really well.
No.
Okay, see?
It just follows me no matter what.
You see how it stays straight?
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about that.
No, I can't.
The janitor is completely alone when a red balloon...
Okay, so you see, like down here at the bottom, this is a weighted thing here. So once again, if you were going to move it, you wouldn't need that, right? To like slide it across the floor. But once again, you're still going to be pulling the line before the balloon follows. That's just physics. Okay? I know physics. I don't know physics, but I do know that if you pull this, this gets left behind and then it moves forward. The line stays straight, guys. That's what's bizarre.
of the classroom seems to start moving on its own and follows him out into the hallway. Suddenly, he spots a dark shadow quickly darting past a window on the other end of the school. Now, previous janitors at the school claim to have witnessed multiple incidents of paranormal activity. So when the custodian captures this spooky evidence, he shows it to the building's security guard.
It's a... You see how
It's falling out the classroom too?
Look at the back though. Look at the class with the light.
What the
Yeah, dude, I
I'm
quit.
not crazy. I'm not crazy. You saw that, right?
Nah, bro. Nah, man.
How long you been working security here, man? How long you been working security?
I've been here a few months, but bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
As you can see, even the security guard is a bit freaked. So did the janitor have an encounter with the spirits who are buried in the ground below the school? Let me know what you think.
An amazing video. And I know, maybe Mr. Gray or one of the other debunkers can maybe figure out how they did this. But first glance, I have no idea. But when I first glance a magician's trick, I have no idea either. But this, pretty good.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watcher at the window. A man is up late one night when he hears strange sounds coming from his home office. He grabs his phone, and what he records is truly shocking.
What the hell is that? Oh boy. Don't move fast. Please don't move fast.
Now, the guy was freaked out as whatever is outside the window seems to disappear when the lights are turned on.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
look closer. Just outside the window, we can see that there is still a strange pair of glowing eyes staring back at the man inside. Now,
What do you think? Well, it's on the other side of the window. You think it's just a void? Like a black cat? Like a black cat on the other side? It seems like it's got cat eyes.
online viewers said that this video could easily be explained as a person or an animal standing just outside the window.
Yeah.
So, to prove them wrong,
Yeah.
the man films the office window again.
Okay.
Turns out the office is actually 2 stories up, with no way for anything to climb up or sit outside the window. So who or what is this?
So, couple questions. Number one, it does look like animals can get in from the top. That does look like what I would like to see is on the other side of this window if there's like a little ledge like this. Because that means like something could come down or fly down, probably fly. This might be an owl. Fly down and then sit on the edge. It's possible. The other question I have is where's the box that you would use to turn in your 2-week notice? Because that's probably the most important question I have.
You decide. The crossing. Somewhere in the Middle East, a guy is riding his motorcycle down a lonely mountain road in the middle of nowhere. He encounters something that he just can't explain. Some small thing seems to walk across the road right in front of him. Now, that's not so weird.
Yeah.
But whatever this is, it seems to be walking on 2 legs, and then it seems to raise itself up and jumps right over the roadside guardrail.
Where is this again? Because that looks like a monkey. That looks like a monkey running across.
The motorcycle rider is shocked. He rechecks his video footage when he gets home, but he has no idea what he encountered on that isolated mountain road.
Because it looks like it hops, and I know those monkeys like hop down. I'm gonna go with monkey for 200, Alex. What is motorcycle
Disturbing
monkey?
results. YouTuber Tyler Blanchard is very much a skeptic when it comes to ghosts and the paranormal. Tyler believes that the reason ghost hunters usually find so-called paranormal evidence at haunted places is simply coincidence, coupled with the fact that they expect to experience paranormal activity.
Are ghosts surreal or just scared people imagining things?
So, Tyler cooks up a very interesting experiment. He invites his friends to go on a ghost hunt. However, he splits them into two groups. One group, including Tyler, goes to a house that many paranormal investigators claim to be extremely haunted.
Okay.
The Brackenford Manor in Lake Arrowhead, California.
This is scientific.
But the second group, they are just sent to a randomly chosen Airbnb.
This house has never had a reported death in it. No guests have ever recorded any paranormal activity. It's just a normal house.
Now, this house is not haunted in any way. However, the second group is told a fake ghost story about how this typical random Airbnb house is extremely haunted and was the site of some grisly and terrible events, none of which is true.
So in the 70s, there was a family that lived in this house. A burglar basically broke in and the family, and it's rumored that they still are here.
Oh man, not this ghost stuff, man.
So, the experiment begins and the ghost hunt starts at the real haunted house, the Brackenfern Manor. Now, Tyler isn't expecting anything to happen.
I like
Hard
this.
to find any kind of paranormal activity. So when he and his group start investigating, they're mostly cracking jokes and playing pranks.
He's asleep. Tyler, I know you guys are hiding somewhere. He's talking to himself to try to keep himself from getting really scared. Funny prank. Let's end it now, am I right? Please. I heard a noise over here.
It's a ghost whisper. This is usually how it starts in horror movies, right? You know, the group's just joking around and laughing at the lake. And then all of a sudden, it's all fun and games until the machete starts coming out. Yeah, keep it up, boys.
Boys, for the love of God. I'm not alive. For a good bit, I was scared.
But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit spookier. The guys head to the house's cellar and use a twist flashlight and an ultrasound motion sensor music box that plays a tune whenever it detects movement.
Okay.
Now it's calibrated. Everything that happens from this point is something going in front of it.
If you're here, can you make the music box start? Okay.
Instant.
Ring the music box if it's okay if we can sit down.
Thank you. Let's sit down right now. Let's go.
That is phenomenal.
Honestly, this seemed so unexplainable, but not as unexplainable as the not haunted house.
Is anybody here with us?
All right, literally nothing was happening there. This is weird. If you are here, would you mind turning on one of the flashlights? Or the motion sensor, whichever you prefer. You prefer the motion sensor?
Oh, did both,
I guess. That's crazy.
Now, to be clear, these are the skeptics, right? They're skeptics, all right? Now, what happens when a skeptic turns believer? Do the other skeptics turn on him and claim that he wasn't really a skeptic to begin with? Let me know, skeptics. How does that work?
Yeah, that just doesn't happen unless there's something fun. Wow. And even after repositioning, it still went off. Well, thank you very much for having us. We're gonna go upstairs to this beautiful home. Please stay here. It's been awesome hanging out with you. But we're gonna pack up our things and go. Thank you for this experience. I wonder if the equipment is also going off at the other house, or if it's just going off here. Because if it's just going off here, that is pretty sus.
Real, right? Like, that's crazy.
I would switch boxes. Like, I would do this again, but change who has what box. Because then you would have their box and they would have yours, and then you could see if it does it again. That would be my first move, my first suggestion.
I mean, that box hasn't worked at all, ever.
until we get
We
here.
calibrated it 3 times in there and it worked every time.
There's some presence moving in front of that machine.
Now, Tyler gave both groups the exact same type of flashlight and motion-activated music box, but only the ones at the haunted Brackenfern Manor are activating. The instruments at the haunted house actually seem to respond to their questions, while over at the Airbnb, the same instruments don't do anything.
Yeah,
And the
switch
night
boxes.
just gets weirder.
I walk past this door right here, and there's something closed in there.
Which one? Let's put the box in there. This one.
What?
Wait, that could have been something, right?
Yeah.
That could have been the air, the wind.
Calibrated. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Bingo, baby. It's in the corner.
I'm not doing this anymore.
All right, well, that's kind of all I needed.
Listen, guys. Here's what I need ghost people to start doing. These that do these investigations. If you get action like this, I need you to take it to the next level. And what I mean by that is, why don't you ask the ghost where the aliens are? That way, we can go investigate the aliens at the same time. And if the aliens get mad and be like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You can be like, hey, listen, the ghost people are mad. You've been lying to us this whole time. You've been on this planet, and you've been pretending that you haven't been here, and you've been pretending like you're politicians and stuff. I mean, that's what I would do. Like, nobody does that. Nobody goes to the Ouija board and goes, hey, where can I see some aliens? See what kind of response you get. They probably would know.
Window in one of the rooms moves by itself, and the
What do you
music
think?
box activates as if someone is moving by that window. So, in a final attempt to disprove the creepy results from the music box, they try one more test.
We're up doing some late night research.
Leave it silent for exactly 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Come on. Come on, man. Does somebody have a remote or something?
All right, done with the Morse. Thanks for the answer.
Holy shit. Oh, wow.
Why you got tears in your eyes? It's a big boy.
It's a beautiful moment, bro. I believe in ghosts. That is beautiful.
Well, here's the thing. He's a skeptic, right? That's how they put it up at the beginning. It sounded like. I could be misinformed. But he probably wouldn't fake things if he was a skeptic. He probably wants to prove that none of it's real, right?
They test the music box, they recalibrate it over and over, and they even change its location. But it still activates again and again, almost as if something in the house is eager to communicate with them. What makes it even creepier is that the group in the fake haunted Airbnb gets no response all night, and they don't really experience anything unexplainable.
Very nice.
So did Tyler's attempt to prove that ghosts don't exist actually prove that they do? Well, you decide.
Good
You can
stuff,
watch this
Nuke.
full scary experiment over on the YouTube channel, Tyler Blanchard.
That's really good.
Fairy or Flying Nightmare. It's early in the morning, right before sunrise, when Lisa Nathan from Essex, England opens the back door to let out the family dog. But something happens that sends Lisa running right back inside.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
A weird pale something can be seen flying around Lisa before she freaks out and slaps it away.
Oh, I know what that
reviewing
is.
the footage, Lisa believes she might have caught evidence of
Okay, so I know what this is because I've seen it before. I grew up, I've said this multiple times, I grew up on a farm outside of San Antonio, Texas. What happens is spiders make webs, and this is my closest thing to what this is. When a spider makes a web, but sometimes the bug that gets trapped in the web is too big. So this could be a moth or something, and what happens is when the moth leaves, or the bug leaves that's flying because it just breaks away, it takes some of the webbing with them. And sometimes there's like in a spider web, sometimes there's like leaves and stuff that's blown into it. And what it looks like is that it got away and that there's leaves and stuff dangling off the webs. That's what that is. I've seen that before, and it's weird looking, but it's not paranormal.
Fairy. Now, I'm certainly not saying that whatever this is a fairy, but it definitely looks very odd, and no one seems to really know what this thing is.
Oh!
So if
am I the... hey, there you go. I know what it is. I used to get freaked out by this all the time. So that's what it is. It's just webbing stuck to an old bug. That's all it is.
Do you have any idea on what this weird little flying thing is? Let me know down in the comments. The woman in white. It's 3 o'clock at night when truck driver Kim McGill is headed down the interstate in Markham, Illinois, when something happens that is any driver's worst nightmare.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the white.
Did you see it?
Oh my God.
A woman wearing a long white dress can be seen crossing the highway dangerously close to the cars and trucks, zooming right.
It's always a white dress. That's very interesting because the camera just seems to be like, everything else seems very clear for perspectively. This is very, very interesting.
Right by her, almost as if she just doesn't care.
I thought it was really, really weird. It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary.
Now, whatever this mysterious highway figure is, it has Ken seriously freaked out. And the next day, the story gets much, much darker. Because you see, the next night at the exact same spot, around the exact same time, a vehicle swerves and has a tragic accident on the interstate, ending 2 lives.
But again, we're still keeping a close eye on this crash on I-57. What's the latest?
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have sad news to report about this crash here, Laura. Sorry to change gears on such a beautiful and pleasant morning here.
Man.
It's anything but on the lanes down there. This terrible, violent crash happened before 2 a.m. this morning. State police now reporting 2 people have passed in this incident here on northbound I-57 near 147, just outside of Posen and Dixmoor.
The drivers and passengers in the crash claim that they saw a mysterious woman in a white dress walking on the road. They say they swerved to miss her, and that caused the accident.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did. Today, at the same time as we went through there, there was a car accident, multiple cars. 2 people ended up dying, 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car.
Weirdly, despite these eyewitness reports, cameras posted along the highway show no one walking in the road at that time.
Okay, so first things first, with that kind of tragedy going on, we need some HD 4K cameras monitoring that spot because something's happening. Right now it's real. Now we're getting really real. And we've got people that have died, people that have gone to the hospital. We got truck drivers that are freaking out. Now we got to do something. Whether you believe it's real or not, you have to do something because things got really real. So we need that spot monitored and see if it's fake, somebody's getting people hurt. And that needs to be taken care of. If it's real, we got them. Oh, we got him!
So did King capture an entity on his dash cam that caused a terrible car accident? You decide. Abandoned? Over 13 years ago, YouTube urban explorers Smash TV Canada set out one night to explore the abandoned old McCormick factory in London, Ontario, Canada. Now the group is aware that the property is often inspected by security, so when they hear strange sounds...
A big fan of Indiana Jones? Like, this is the Temple of Doom.
sounds from somewhere in the building, they immediately suspect that it could be security and they turn off their flashlights to avoid getting caught.
Yeah, be careful, man.
But what happens next is downright chilling.
I'm gonna turn mine off then. Somebody's here. Somebody is here. Who's there? Hello? Hello? Watch the metal. Hello? Hello? Who's there? Anybody there?
Did you guys see something?
Let's get out of this door as fast as possible, please. Please. Very fast.
What? Why are you leaving? This is what you wanted.
What's making that noise?
Did you see it?
Oh,
Someone
there
or
it
something
is.
can be seen walking into a room at the end of the hall, but the group doesn't see anything. After hearing bizarre noises throughout the building, the group eventually leaves to go home. They post their video to YouTube, and many of their viewers immediately point out the eerie figure hiding in the darkness. But Jason and Chris said that they have no idea who or what this could be, and they say that the room to the left that the person can be seen walking into was just a dead end. So, who or what is this?
Oh man, that was good. Oh, thank you, Nick. Well, there you have it. Nuke's Top 5 doing a Nuke's Top 10. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. I'm back. As usual, link down, description. Go give him a like, a subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe as well. But until next time, I'll see you when I see you. So see ya.